Hello everybody. I have put together this morning about a 30 minutes worth of yoga routine for us. I miss you all at class and I am so glad that the YMCA is giving us the opportunities to put together some sequences for you. So today I've got about 30 minutes or so of some yoga and then we'll go ahead and do just a couple of minutes of some meditation. So I welcome you to join me, and if you'll give me just a moment, I'm going to get our music started and then we will get started. So we're going to start in wide Wuchi position this morning. Legs wide, slight bend in the knees. Tuck the pelvis and relax the shoulders. We're just going to roll up for a breath and release down. Again, breathe in and release. Couple more. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Last time. Big breath in and release. Hold right here, side sweeps. So as we go to the side, we're dropping the other arm and we're doing this slow and controlled and we're bending our knees as we shift. We got 4 more. So breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Couple more. Breathe in and out. Now relax the arms down. Big breath. Up. Roll it down. Again. Roll it up. And down. 2 more. Breathe in. And out. Last time. Breathe in. Now stop at midway. We're going to do figure 8s. So side and side. So just tracing the letter 8 and infinity 8 on its side. Big movements with the shoulders. Arms are relaxed. One more time. Let's sweep. Cross. And back. And back. And back, infinity 8. Here we go. Side. Side sweeps, side. Infinity circles again. All right, big breaths in right here. Bring it up and down. Round that back, roll the shoulders all the way up. Keep your hands soft. Last time. Breathe in, and I want you to stay right here. Bring your feet together. Swing down and up, and down and up, down and up. Now if you want to, you can come to your tippy toes. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down, lift, down, lift. We got 4 more. Here's 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1. Left, stay up, palms together, baby back bend. Bring your arms behind you, clasp your fingertips. Roll the shoulders down and back and lift the chest. Great job for our warm-up. All right, so we're going to do a sun salutation sequence next. So I'm going to get the next music started and we're going to get started. So we're going to start with an intense pose. I'm going to face this direction so you can see me. Or excuse me, we're going to start in mountain. Not intense, mountain. All right? Big breath in, all the way up. Tip from your hips and fold. Hands on your shins, flat back extension. And then release back into your fold. Step your feet back to down dog. Now tuck the chin and roll to plank. Knees or toes, lower down. Roll the shoulders back for your baby cobra. Now tuck your toes, push your butt back to your down dog. Take your right leg, lift it high in the air for three-legged dog. Watch the wall behind you. Bend your knees and lunge it through. Lift the chest. Now take that back foot, drive it in, and I want you to pull your knees together. Keep the knee bent. Drop your head low. Good stretch here. And then release. Again, big breath in. All the way up. Tip from your hips. And forward fold. Hands on your shin for a flat back extension. And then release back down into your fold again. Step back to your down dog position. Drop the head and ground your heels to the floor. Tuck your chin. Roll to plank. Knees or toes here and lower. Now baby cobra or up dog, lifting chest. Tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Now this time, take your left leg, bring it up high into three-legged dog. My bad. Bend your knee, lunge it through, then shift your weight. Bring your knees together, bring your face down. Hold this. Big stretch in that left leg. Drop your foot down. Big breath. Roll up. All the way up. Tip from your hips and fold. Remember, slight bend in your knees as you fold. Hands on your shin for a flat back extension. Release back down into your fold. Then step back to your down dog. Tuck the chin, roll the plank. Shoulders over wrists and lower down. Knees or toes, elbows stay in. Now lift the chest for up dog. Tuck the toes, push back for down dog. Take your left leg, lift it high in the air for three-legged dog. Bend that knee, lunge it through. Lift the chest, shift your weight, bring your knees together, face down. Release. Big breath in, all the way up. Baby back bend here, hold here. Tip from your hips and fold. Flat back extension, lift the chest. Exhale, fold again. Step back to down dog. Tuck the chin. Stay right here, guys. Tuck the chin. We're going to roll to plank.
Searching for music for your next
Elbows
video?
in. We're going to lower all the way down.
With amazing new music
Up
daily.
dog once
And
again.
one simple license that
And then
covers
push back
everything.
for
Our
down
business
dog.
be music licensing
And then
platform
walk
for all
your hands and
creators.
feet together. Go ahead and roll yourself up. Great job, everybody.
Find the perfect
All right,
song.
let's get started on our third sequence as I get the next song
Artlist,
going.
Made for creators.
So this one is where we start with intense pose. And I'm gonna start facing this way. Intense pose. So we sit our butt back. Pretend your rear end is on a ledge and you're sweeping it. Arms are up and we're sitting back. So this is intense pose, or you could call it chair pose. It's up to you. Now I want you to take this front leg, which is your left leg, and I want you to lunge back with it and get into a nice bend. Lunge. All right, so we're gonna lower and lift. We lift those arms. We lower and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. We got 4 more just like this. Here's 4 and lift. And 3. It's just a small 2, and up, and 1, and up. Now I want you to turn, and we're gonna go into warrior 2. I'm gonna adjust so I'm kind of more in the middle of the sequence. Turn that knee out, back leg is pushed in. This is your powerhouse. Knee is turned out and away, shoulders towards me. So we're lifting our arms. From here, we're gonna reach back and forward. Reach back, 2, forward, 2. Back, 2, forward, 2. Back, 2, forward, 2. Again, back, 2, forward, 2. Back, 2, forward, 2. One more set. Back, 2, forward, 2. Now, lift your arm, sun warrior. Let this back arm just rest here. C-shape your upper body and hold your sun warrior. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to switch to a triangle. We're going to straighten our leg, reach here, and we're going to land here or lower. It's up to you. Stay here, back of the hand. It's pressing against the ankle, or you're holding here. That's your second option. Top shoulder is down and back. Now I want you to bend the knee, and we're gonna go into an intense warrior. So we're bending it here. Elbow can be on your thigh, or once again, you can be right here. Hold here. Now I want you to take your knee, shift your weight to this front leg here, and lift that back leg. We are gonna go into a floating half moon, and we're lifting. Opening the chest to the front. Touchdown if you need it. That's an option. And release. Great job. We're going to do that all on the other side. So we're turning this direction. And we're starting in our chair pose, our intense pose. Sit your butt back. Draw your belly in towards your spine. Now take your right leg back. Get yourself a good lunge position. Bend that knee. We're gonna go lower, down, and up. So lower and up. We lower and up. And down and up. Down and up. Down and up. We got 2 more. Down and up. Last time. It's down and up. Shift. We're going to go into warrior 2. So turn that knee out once again. Remember, powerhouse is this back leg. Okay, so we're squeezing through our back glute. Arms are lifted and we are sinking into the knee. And the knee turns out as we are sinking into it. So when we're doing this, what we're going to do is we are going to stay here in warrior 2. I want you to stay here. I gotta switch the music here. And there we go. Sorry about that. Love it when ads pop up in the middle of your routine, right? All right. We're going back, 2, up, 2, back, 2, up, 2. Shift back, 2, up, 2, back, 2, reach, 2. Couple more. Take it back, 2, reach, 2. Last time. Take it back, 2, and reach. Sun warrior. Lift and stay. Make a good C shape up of your upper body. Back arm is just resting on that leg. This knee is turned out. 4, 3, Now we're straightening that leg, hinging hips, reaching forward, landing mid-shin, or back of the hand to the ankle. Stack those shoulders, one on top of the other. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to extend that warrior, bend the knee. Remember, elbow can rest right here. Arm goes overhead, or we come down. Wherever your flexibility works for you, you pick and choose that option. All right, we're gonna shift our weight forward to this front leg. So you just shift your weight to that front leg. You lift the back leg. Chest stays open to the front of the room, and that leg doesn't have to lift very far. If this is only as far as you can go, that's okay. But you pick and choose where you can go at, and I'm gonna tell you, flexibility and balance vary from one side of your body to the other, and it varies from day to day as well. Hold this. And release. Come to the front. Back to intense pose. Lift the arms. And set back. Hold it for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. I want you to go ahead and step out wide. Nice big squat. Settle low. Lift those arms and hold. You can do this. Hold it, roll those shoulders back and squeeze. And release. Great job for our third sequence. So I have a fourth sequence that I'm going to put together, and we're going to challenge ourselves with a little bit of balance. So I'm going to go ahead and get our next song going here. We're going to start with what's called eagle pose. Right foot crosses over, toe can touch the floor, or it can be up high by your shin. Right arm is on the bottom, top arm cross, wrap palms together or back the hands together, either or, bring those elbows away from your body. Draw your belly in, squeeze your inner thighs. Start to roll this down. Start to roll. Pull that belly in as you're rolling down. And release. Take that right foot into tree pose. So it can touch here on the floor, shin, or up high on the thigh. Just make sure that foot isn't pressing into your knee. Hands at heart center. Hold here. Roll your shoulders back and make sure that your back is straight. All right? Hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your foot down. Bring your arms out to the side and lift the chest. Look up. Lift your heels. You're on your tippy toes. You're looking up for fallen angel. Now you're going to release forward. Bring your arms behind you into a dive. You're still on your tippy toes. It's like you're on the edge of a cliff. You don't want to go, but they're telling you you got to. You're looking over that cliff. And you release. Let's start with eagle pose on the other side. Just a quick little balance track. So, left leg crosses. Left arm on the bottom. Wrap. Bring those elbows out in front of you. Draw your belly in. Now squeeze your inner thighs together as you start to roll down. Remember, that foot can touch down to the floor anytime you need it to. Draw your belly in as you're rounding this. And release. Tree pose. You can choose your options here, here, or up high. Hold wall behind me, that helps. All right, hands at heart center. We're holding this. Rolling those shoulders back and keeping your body nice and tall. Holding this right here. All right, let's go ahead and bring our feet down to the floor, arms out to the side. We're lifting our chest, going into fallen angel. Lifting your heels, lift it up. Now, I want you to start to come forward into your dive. Bring those arms behind you. You're staying on your tiptoes. Come into your dive. Hold this, hold this, hold this. Hold, 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 hold. And release. Great job with that balance. All right, let me get our next song going. And we're going to start stretching out with our hips. Okay? So, we're going to come down onto the floor. And we're going to start in child's pose. So in child's pose, knees are wide. We're going to sit our butt back into our heels. All right, just like this. This is child's pose. Now, round into cat pose. We're rounding our back. And then I want you to reverse it. Lift your chest. Now go back to cat. This time when you're going back to cat, I want you to push your hips back. And when we go into cow, this time I want you to lift and push your hips forward. Hold here. Let's do that again. Cat, push your hips back. And cow, push your hips forward. Excellent job, guys. Now, we're going to come into what's called frog pose, and I'm going to turn so I can face you. But what we're going to do is knees are going to be wide. Kick your heels out so that your ankles are right below the knees. Come down onto your elbows, draw your belly in, and then push your butt back. And just hold this. Now, I want you to release this, and if you can, maybe slide those knees a little wider. Kick those heels out again. Come down to the elbows, draw your belly in, and then push back again. I know you're not seeing very much of me in this pose, but just push that butt back and hold it. Now I want you to take your knees and squeeze them to the floor, and then release. Set that butt back a little bit further. And then squeeze again. And release. Can you go back a little further last time? Squeeze your knees, squeeze, 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 hold. And release. Great job, guys. So coming out of frog is a little slow and a little complicated sometimes, but we're gonna come right into modified half lotus, okay? So when we're doing modified half lotus, legs are crossed. Your front foot, which is your left foot, is either on the floor in front of you, it's on the shin here, or it's up high on your thigh. Wherever your flexibility lies, you pick and choose. Now take the back of your right hand, push it against the knee, and just twist. Release this. Let's do it on the other side. So we're just going to uncurl the legs. Remember, this side might not have the same flexibility as the other leg. That's fine. It's totally fine. Back of the hand here. Roll the shoulder down and back. And we're looking over our shoulder. Keep going with this. We're holding this. Holding, holding, holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Now, we are going to go into what's called swan pose. So, knees are bent at 90-90. You could totally stay here and just do your stretch from here. Otherwise, I want you to take this back leg, Straighten it behind you. Front knee is bent. We're just gonna climb down. Now, bring those arms out in front of you. Get yourself a nice long stretch. Hold this here. Now, to get a quad stretch, we're actually gonna reach back for that foot. We're gonna pull it in, and you can stay here, turn your chest, or you can come down to the floor wherever you feel your flexibility is, but you're just holding that foot in. 4, 3, 2, let's release this. We're gonna go to the other side. Remember, 90-90 is fine. If you're just stay here and do your stretches from here, that's completely fine. Otherwise, stretch that leg out behind you, roll onto your hip, work that leg back, bring those arms out in front of you. Hold your stretch. Climb on up. We're going to go into that quad stretch. So you're going to grab that back of the foot. Remember, take your chest and turn it forward and then come down. Pick and choose how you're going to hold this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. All right, so we're going to roll onto our back for this next sequence. Arms are going to be out to our sides. We're going to use our abdomen just a little bit. So we're going to scoop our legs up, reach here, and then we're going to reach up and down. As we come down, we bend the knees. So it's scoop, up, reach, and lower. Scoop, up, reach, bend the knees as you lower. Scoop, up, reach, and lower. Scoop, up, reach, and lower. So we're just warming up our abs so we can get ready to do a sequence that's going to challenge our back. All right? Scoop, up, reach, and lower. Scoop, up, reach. We got 4 more. Your scoop, up, reach, and lower. Scoop, up, reach, and low. Remember, you can have a slight bend in your knees the whole time. Last one. Scoop up, reach. Now fingers to temples. Now cross, 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 cross. Option is to tap the toes to the floor, all right? Otherwise, we're reaching, 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 reaching. Keep going with this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees out to the side and keep the hips, knees over hips. We're going to go down, 2, up, 2, other side. Down, 2, up. Can we extend the leg? It's down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, and up, 2. Grab underneath your legs and roll yourself up, all right? We're gonna start in a horse sequence. So horse sequence means that we are on our hands and our knees. And I'm gonna be a little diagonal in my room because I gotta have the room in my room, otherwise I'm gonna be hitting my wall here. So when you're in horse stance, your shoulders are over your wrists. You can see that right here. So this is how I would be, just like this. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our left knee. We're gonna pull in and out, and in and out. Take it in and out, in and out, in and out. Now let's add that opposite arm. Pull in and reach. Round in and release. 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 Now we're going to reach out diagonally. So it's in diagonal, in, diagonal, in, diagonal, in, hold here, and go as wide as you can. Hold that, brace your abs, and release. All right, we're gonna do that on the other side. Just start with that knee. Take it in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. 4 more. 4 and out, 3 and out, 2 and out, 1. We're gonna add that arm. Pull it in and reach. 2 and reach. 3 and reach. 4 and reach. 5 and reach. Remember, we're on that back. It's like we're doing a crunch. All right, this time we're gonna reach out diagonally. It's in, diagonal, in, diagonal, in, diagonal, in, and hold here, guys. Go as wide as you can. I got a wall touching me here, but you guys go as wide as you can. Hold, 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 and release. Great job. All right, so we're gonna work on our back just a little bit more. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into what is called down dog position, but I'm going to switch the music real quick because I got an ad popping up. Hang on here. There we go. All right, so you guys were in horse stance. What I want you to do is pop back to down dog. Now take that right leg. I want you to lift it high. Drop your head low, ground your heel. Now bend the toe, push it up like a scorpion. So we're gonna slowly shift your weight forward. Now, scorpion, you can lower from here or you can come down to the knee. Either or, all right? Keep the elbows in, we're lowering. Coming down, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest, and we're keeping your arms here. Flutter kick, guys. Flutter kick, 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 kick. Kick. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze them as tight as you can. Kick, 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 kick. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, tuck those toes, push back into down dog again. We're gonna repeat that all on the other side. So drop that head low. This time, right leg goes up, head comes low, ground the heel, bend the knee. All right, here we go. Roll to plank. Shoulders over wrists. Knees or toes, knees or toes. Ready? You know your option, lower. Oh! Drop the foot, roll the shoulders back, flutter kick. Flutter kick. 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 Now bring your arms out to the side. Kick. Kick. Now I'm gonna run out of room, but I want you guys to reach your arms in front of you. And if you can't straighten your arms, place one hand on top of the other. Face is looking down, and we're kicking as fast as we can. And we're holding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, we're not quite done yet. We're gonna go into bow pose. So I want you to reach back, grab your ankle, reach back, grab the other ankle, then pull those knees together, kick your heels up, and hold this. Hold, hold, hold. 4, 3, 2, and release. Great job, everybody. Great job. Let's go into some twists, okay? We're gonna start lying on our back. First off, arms out to your side. Straighten your leg. I want you to bring your left leg into the chest, and I want you to bring it across. And if you can, extend that leg in front of you. Let it relax. Now take your arms out to the side and turn your head to the opposite direction as what your leg is. And hold this twist. All right, pull that knee up to the chest. And we're gonna roll over and do the other side. Extend your left leg, bring your right leg up, straighten that leg, bring it over to the side, turn your head the opposite direction, and hold. And if it's easier for you to have a bend in your knee, that's fine. Otherwise, you can extend that leg straight. My knee is bent because I'm out of room. All right, slowly bring your knees to your chest, grab behind your thighs, go ahead and roll yourself up. We're gonna come up into what is called a chair or an intense pose. All right, so we're sitting our butt back like we're sitting in a chair. Arms are lifted. Now I want you to straighten your legs and bring your arms behind you and lift. Bend your knees, come back to chair. Sweep your arms back, straighten your legs. Lift those arms as high as you can. Push your butt towards that back wall. Come back to intense. Now we're gonna come down. Hands go to heart center. We're turning. Elbow is going to go onto your thigh. Prayer, lift the chest. Hold. Release. Back to chair pose. Other side. Twist. Lift that chest. Back to intense. Or back to that chair pose. Sweep the arms back. Straighten your legs. Again. Sit back. Sit. Sweep the arms back. Straighten the legs. Lift those arms, push your butt all the way back. Back to that chair pose. Hands at heart center. And we twist. Release. Back to chair. Other side. And we twist. And release. Back into chair. One more time, guys. Sweep those arms back. Now stay here. Forward fold. I want you to step your legs wide while you're in your forward fold. Put your left hand to the floor, right hand to the lower back, lift the chest, and then lift the arm. Let's release it down, switching sides. Other hand to the middle, to the center, hand to the lower back, lift the chest, push the hips back, reach up. Walk your hands over to the left. Bring your face towards your knee. Walk your hands over to the other side. Bring your face to the other knee. Hands in the center. Lift the chest. Bend your knees. Roll yourself all the way up. Couple of shoulder rolls back. We got one more sequence and then we'll be going into our meditation part. So hang tight with me. What we're going to do is bring our feet just right here and we're going to come down into a forward fold. Hands on chin, flat back extension, lift the chest. Roll those shoulders back and try to lengthen your spine. And release. Come down to the mat. We're going to take our legs wide. You can have a slight bend in them if you want. Otherwise, butts pushed back. Legs are wide. Draw your belly in. And we're going to bring hand against the inner part of the thigh. Lift your left arm all the way up and C-shape down. And release. Other side. Remember, push the elbow against the inner part of your leg. Lift all the way up and C-shape down. Now release. We're going to walk our hands forward. Make any adjustments you need to make with your toes. Walk your hands forward, draw your belly in. Just start to come down to the mat. Remember, some of us have better flexibility than others. You're going to feel the stretch from your heels all the way down your legs. Just come forward. Pick and choose your options. Slight bend in the knees is fine. Slowly round your back. Come on up. We're going to end in one of my most favorite poses. Big stretch first. Pull your knees to your chest. Legs are going to go wide. Now, you can grab your big toe with your top first two fingers, or you can support down here, or you can press here. But legs are wide. Relax your chest to the floor. Pick and choose your options on how you're going to do this stretch. And if it feels good for you, you can rock this back and forth, but just don't go so far that you fall over, all right? Back and forth. Now, bend your knees. Happy baby. Grab the bottoms of your foot from the outside or from the inside. Knees are bent. They're at your side so that you are rocking back and forth from this. This is a better picture right here. Just like this. Knees are at your side. And once again, you can rock this one back and forth. Remember, we're holding from the inside or from the outside of the foot. Either or is fine. Back and forth. Now we're going to bring our feet down to the floor. Bottoms of our feet are together. Knees are out wide. Your arms are over your head. Cup your elbows. This is called extended butterfly. Just relax. Lower back pressing into the floor. Hold right here. So we're going to go into our meditation part. So this is the part where I want you to go ahead and get comfortable. Get into a comfortable position, whether it's sitting up or lying down. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. It doesn't matter which way you choose, but go ahead and get comfortable. I tell everybody in my class that if this is where you start to get cold, go ahead and grab something to cover up with. I'm sure you're in your own home, so I'm sure it's plenty warm. But go ahead and get into a place where you're going to be comfortable for the next couple of minutes, and we are just going to do some meditation. So go ahead and get to that part where you are comfortable.
Every time we pre-rinse, we waste up to...
Get nice and comfortable. Sorry guys, trying to find my relaxation music, which seemed to have disappeared from me. Here we go. All right, let's get into this meditation part now that we got our appropriate music. So during our meditation, I want you to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Bring your arms out to the side. Curl your fingertips, soft curl the fingertips. Spread your toes wide.